back again. So as I promised that I'm going to show us the outcome of our vanilla butter cake. So because I've started this video with my live stream, so I just whisk my butter and my sugar, and I whisk 500 grams of butter and 500 grams of sugar, white sugar. Okay, so I'm going to whisk it until it's very fluffy and also double in size. The texture should be like ice cream texture, very fluffy. Okay, so after that I am going to start to add my eggs. Like I said, it's better to be adding your eggs one after the other than adding them in a whole all together. If you add it one after the other, it will help the egg to mix very well, okay, without breaking. Okay, that is the essence of adding it one after the other. So even if you want to add it in a whole, like if you are making a very big cake that you cannot stand adding egg one after the other, then mix the egg very well, like mix it very well before you can now add it. Don't just break it and add all in the cake. Just mix it very well. Then I am going to be adding, after mixing my eggs, I'm going to be adding my yogurt. Okay, so in this recipe I am using 2 yogurt to make it. Okay, if you are making small, then you have to divide it into 2 to know the actual amount of yogurt to add. Okay, then I'm going to mix it together very well. Then after that I'm will add my milk. This is 300 grams of milk. Okay, your liquid milk, or if you're adding like powdered milk, maybe you will add 150 grams. Then you mix it to add. Okay, then after adding it, I'm going to be adding my vanilla extract. I added 1 teaspoon of my vanilla extract. Then I'm going to be mixing my flour and my baking powder, which I told you that the flour should be 670 grams and the baking powder will be 1 tablespoon. Okay, if you find out that your baking powder is very active, then you can as well add half a tablespoon. Okay, it depends on you, okay, the active of your baking powder. Then I love to add my flour bit by bit, so that it will not have any lumps. Like I said in my live video, that is very important for you to sieve your flour before you can use it to make your cake. It will help it will make your cake not to have any lump or any lump from the floor, okay, or any dirty or anything at all. Okay, so now I am preparing my baking pan. I use my white butter. You can as well use your margarine or butter, anyone that you have with you. I just use it to rub my baking pan. Then after that I use my flour. Just pour it a little bit and make sure that it touches all over the edges of your baking pan before now you can prepare as much pan that you want to use like this and keep it aside. Meanwhile, before you start to mix your cake, is very important that you on your oven so that it will be heating before you finish mixing your cake. Then after that, then you can now dish out your batter. I love to use scale to measure my batter because it will help the my cake to come out equal, and is also very nice for the decoration. Like if you are laying your cake and if all the cake are equal, it will make it look more beautiful and more easy to